And I'm bringing down the average, but we are the wealthiest county in America. And there are many beautiful mansions not too far from where I live. I live in the tiny enclave of affordability in Loudoun County, soon becoming unaffordable to most, but I got in just at the right time. There are many beautiful mansions out here that have, this is my favorite story to tell about Loudoun County, that have as a centerpiece a beautiful $50 or $60 or $1,000 Steinway grand piano that no one in the house knows how to play. It's just a piece of furniture. Decorator thought it'd be a nice idea. I see the low battery sign flashing at me. When those people entertain, they have no one in the house who knows how to play the piano. They must hire someone like me to come and play the piano. I get to go to a lot of fancy parties at a lot of rich people's fancy mansions. It's actually a pretty good life. If you're looking for something to do with your life, you're looking for a line of work to go into, choose that. Become a musician, learn to play the old standards, and be able to laugh it up at cocktail parties with rich people. Learn to do that, you live a good life. You won't even care what you do Monday through Friday. Your weekends will be so much fun. And I mean, summertime or Christmas time, they'll have parties on Monday or Tuesday also. I mean, that's my kind of life. You party 365 days a year. It doesn't have to be to excess. Just do something fun every day of your life. If I were to summarize the show, its mantra for today, do something fun every day of your life. And you'll never be bored. Surround yourself with people that you love. I've done that. My two favorite people in the world live at my house, and we get to have a sleepover party every day. I said that about my wife, and now my son is part of that crew as well. That we all get to hang out at the same house. The people I want to have dinner with, that old question about if you could dine with anyone in history, who would you choose? My wife and my son, and I get to eat dinner with them and sleep at the same house 90% of days, maybe 99% of days. It's a beautiful life, and it's the real Mike O'Connell. Because no matter where I move, apparently, I always become this guy. Teacher, musician, loves to put things on television. I've got a couple new CDs out, and working on, I don't know if I'm going to do this again, probably, because this was fun. Working on putting together a podcast version of this also. That's what everybody's doing these days. Everybody's doing a podcast. And this may have been cut off. I'm going to keep talking till literally that light goes off, because this has been so much fun, and I have 7 years worth of material built up that I just want to express right now. I've kept up with the public readings on the 4th of July of the Declaration of Independence. Things that I like to do in Binghamton, I'm doing here. There's a plane flying overhead. I live near Dulles Airport. People ask me, does the noise of the planes bother you? Never hear it. That happens maybe once or twice a day, and I'm inside my house and can't hear a thing. They've constructed the airport and the neighborhoods, and I suppose the planes themselves. They know what they're doing. Make them quieter. It's never an issue. But if you're wondering where I live, it's near Dulles Airport. I've been kind of vague about everything. I don't want you to know exactly where I live, which was not the case with the Vanguard Mansion. Everyone knew where the Vanguard Mansion was. Doubled as my home, tripled as the production facilities for the Binghamton Vanguard. Stomping grounds of Vanguard Nation. I still have those Vanguard Nation shirts. I was thinking of wearing one today, but I didn't want it to be confused with old episodes where I was wearing that shirt. Vanguard Mansion, I left at the end of 2011. I came back early 2012, but before we sold it, my family sold it. I just walked away from the place. Said, thanks, this has been fun. I lived here for 8 years. Goodbye. I'd walked out the door, took everything I had, and I haven't laid eyes on the place since 2012. I know it's changed owners several times. It is no longer the Vanguard Mansion. It is the building that used to be the Vanguard Mansion. My goal in life is to never look at the place again. Worked for me. when I was there, and now it's over. Speaking of things being over, sometimes you get like 32 or 33 minutes on a tape. I'm going to run it out to the end of the string if I can. I always said I had only about 35 minutes of free time per week. 2 or 3 minutes to set up, 30 minutes to film, and then 2 or 3 minutes to set down. I definitely have that now. You don't realize how busy you really are until you have a child. That's a 24-hour day operation, but it's a labor of love, and you get to do it for the rest of your life. Well, if you've enjoyed our program today, I don't even have to thank you for watching. I do anyway. I tell you, thank you for joining me today at outside of Guilford Elementary School in Sterling, Virginia. You've been watching the third incarnation of Politics After Dark. And this time I'll say, who knows? There might be another episode. There might be other ways to view my material. You can check out MikeO'ConnellJr.com always. Blog updated Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays to hear more of my expressions of life, sports, television, and a few surprises, sometimes even for me. But I thank you for watching. It's Mike O'Connell signing off, Politics After Dark.